All right, everybody, we'll go ahead and get started. And if you could, before you ask your question, just say your name and who you're affiliated with. From your left to right, we have head coach Shane Davis, Nicholas Olson, and Ricky Geddes. Go ahead, Coach, if you want to just start us out with a opening statement.
Yeah, couldn't be more proud of my guys and their effort and execution, and improving throughout the week since we landed in Palo Alto. So very proud of what we accomplished tonight.
Open up the questions.
Nicholas Lee Feinswalk from Volleyball Magazine. Are you surprised that it went so quickly? I mean, did you guys come in thinking, it's going to go to the limit?
Absolutely not. We go on every game thinking we're going to win every set, 25-0. And if they score a few points, it's fine. But we're going in with the mentality that we're going to sweep them.
Nicholas and Ricky looks here from Off the Block. Can you just talk a little bit about your blocking game tonight and how you guys were able to be so successful against UC Irvine?
We go with the mentality that we're gonna get every block. Kind of like we're gonna sweep them. We're gonna go be big, be ugly. We're gonna try to shut them down. Zach Lacavera and Tamir, they're great players, and we went with the mentality that we got to just help out our defense, try to get some touches, and if we can block them, that's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, we just gotta go up there. We're pretty big people. We're intimidating. If we press over there, it's hard to get past us.
Shane, are you surprised you swept?
Yes and no. Yeah, Irvine's a great team. I think we're a great team as well. You've got two of the highest octane offenses going back and forth for this match, and there's a lot of hype up to it. And I was a little surprised on the 3-0 victory, especially the third set, taking control of that pretty early on. But it was just in the end for us, I think it was our serving game. We did a heck of a job tonight at the service line. We only had 7 errors, put a ton of pressure on those guys, and found some seams.
I assume that's one of your better defensive matches of the season.
Yeah, absolutely. For a team like that, for sure. Yep. We did a great job, and said yesterday that we needed to get in front of Tamir and Lacavera, and we did a really good job of doing that.
Shane, historically, we haven't seen many MIVA teams walk in with the swagger that you guys seem to have. Even, Nick just saying, goal is to win 25-0. Can you talk about just that culture that you build and kind of building that swagger and reputation for an MIVA team? Yeah, with this group, it happened in 2013 when we first made that hump into the Final Four out at UCLA, and then the following year winning it. So I think these guys are pretty confident, and it's pretty contagious within our gym. And I think seeing a couple of the rookies tonight, I thought they held their own and did a great job. And they're a pretty good team and pretty confident as a group. And really quick, Shane, with your victory, this sets up the first ever NCAA finals between 2 non-West Coast schools. What does that mean for you? It's great. I think it just shows the parity throughout the country, and I think it shows that coaches across the country are doing a great job recruiting and finding the right players that fit their system and their school and taking advantage of those opportunities. It's great.
Shane, did you feel like your size would be a huge advantage? Were you surprised at how effective your blocking was, or did you anticipate that?
I didn't necessarily think our size would have too much of a big impact, but again, we're serving them out of system a lot, which allowed our size to be a big factor for them. And so that's pretty much what it was. It started at the service line for us. And you saw in set 1 with Lacavera and Saeda going back there with those lefty spins. We don't have a guy in our gym that hits a serve like that. So it took a little bit for us to adjust, and showed a lot of composure for our guys to fight off all those points that Lacavera and Saeda were scoring. So it was good.
Offensive balance, has that been typical for you? It seemed like you did a decent job on Jesse, but everybody else was there.
Yeah, early on in the season, it was pretty quick and left pin heavy, and then we've had 3 different opposites so far this year, whether it's taking a guy in a different position or an injury or whatever it may be. But we've been working on our balance, and we're starting to get there.
For the players, if both of you could just comment on reaching the national championship match, starting with Nicholas.
It's been our goal all year to return to the finals. We're just really excited. It's just like last year. It's surreal. It's amazing. Greatest moment of my life. Just can't wait for us.
And
Yeah, I mean, they've all been there before. It's the 6 rookies. We got our first shot at it, and it's kind of our time to like prove that like we're just as good as we could be last year. We can do it again, hopefully.
I think there was a finger wag on the first block. Was that just kind of a statement, an opening salvo? Or?
We usually do that when they hit it out of bounds. Like, no, we didn't touch that.
Oh,
It's kind of just a little taunt, but friendly.
Shane, how long you're with ESPN.com, can you just kind of provide a brief comment on potential matchups with the 2 teams that are slated to play?
Yeah, obviously we know both teams very well, and I think, early on the season it's been Lewis that pretty much had a handle on Penn State, but Penn State's playing really well at this time. I think Aaron Russell's really finding his groove, and in clutch time he's starting to produce really well. So, I can't say who's going to win tonight's match, but I think we match up really well with both those teams, and tonight was more of a question mark for us, but we feel good moving forward with who our opponent will be on Saturday.
Just you guys have had a run of sweeps. I think you lost 1 game, something like that. But does that just speak to the step on your throat mentality, or is that something that's developed with these guys? Or
yeah, I think it's somewhat blood in the water. With you talk about Sharks with blood in the water, but it's when they see a team crack, we turn up the level and we go to that next level as a group, and they start fighting, having a little fun out there, and they get a little bit more relaxed, and I think they have a little bit more fun, sometimes more than they should, but out there. But it's good.
Any further questions? Great, thank you guys.
Thanks.